All right, so who else see the Phoenix Suns getting packed up in Game 7? I do. I think Luka the Don going to do them boys dirty. Listen, he's the best player on the floor right now. He's the best player. But wait. Before we get into that game, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Doc Rivers. After last night's game, I believe Doc Rivers is out of a job once again. He fell with the Clippers blowing that 3-1 lead and had both Kawhi and Paul George, and he has failed again with James Harden and Joel Embiid. Now, granted, Joel Embiid is dealing with 2 injuries, one with his thumb and the other one with some concussions. But, man, listen. Doc, you got to do better than that, bro. You got to do better than that. You got that championship, which was about 14 years ago, but you still got one. So, I don't know what's going to happen. They saying that he might go to the Lakers. I don't see why would the Lakers want to take him. If I was the Lakers ownership and management, I would definitely go with Mark Jackson. But listen, let's get right into these games, though.
Can Philly force a Game 7, or will Miami move on to the conference finals where they've won?
Now, I didn't watch none of these games, but I do want to see how they played out.
George mentioned 2020, they got to the conference finals and the NBA finals.
Good shot, Butler.
Losing to the Lakers. Good start for Jimmy Butler. That's not normally a strength of his game, but shooting it good so far here in the postseason. Here is Struss letting it fly, and it's 5-zip Miami.
Struss been letting it fly this whole series.
And he moved into so that he get a floater.
Here's the zone by Miami. They get it to the corner. Danny Green drills a 3.
I don't know why he's getting more burn than Duncan Robinson, but
he missed the 3 though. Harris with the clear.
he knocking him shots down. I ain't gonna front.
He thought he was fouled on that move. Great move here.
That was a foul. Yo, it's sad that James Harden really fell off like this. Even though I always knew he was never a playoff type of player, he fell off hard.
He didn't win MVP, finishing runner-up again to Jokic.
See, and now you're playing with him and one of the other 4 guys. Everybody knows that. And why are you out there when we need in the
Miami a tough team. I ain't gonna lie. Miami's a tough team. I still don't think they got what it takes to beat the Bucks, but they definitely a tough team. Because look, they couldn't handle Embiid that was hampered, and now they might have to face Giannis, who's healthy, and Chris Middleton should be coming back.
Around the Deadman screen, keeps the bounce, hits Struss for 3, hit it again. Second 3 for Max Struss.
And you never know when.
Nah, Miami got shooters though. They definitely got shooters.
Good D by Hero, getting the deflection and the steal and the layup to make it an 8-point lead.
Now you can see what they did is they brought them 1 man up. Philadelphia 7 for 20 from the field.
Yeah, James Harden. I don't know. If I'm Philly, I'm not giving him a max deal. I'm not.
Come in the paint. Embiid back on the floor. Harden deep 3. It goes down. 7-point lead.
Because if this is the best he can give us, why would I give him a max deal?
Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Embiid wide open. They're going to give him that, but he hits it.
They'd rather have him standing out there than being in the painted area.
And honestly, I might look to trade James. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because looking at this now, Philly might have lost that trade with the Brooklyn Nets. Gave up too many pieces. You guys gave up 4 for 1. 1.5 if you want to count DeAndre Jordan.
Tyler Hero with a basket to start the second quarter.
Yeah, he struggled early in the year. I was seeing excellent defense here at this end. Good pass.
Man, they gave up too many players for that.
So you like to see this
and we know Joel Embiid is injury prone himself. So James Harden was supposed to come in and like really try to relieve some of that stress, but it's not gonna work out, man. And for all you guys out there that was comparing him to Kobe and Shaq, you should be ashamed of yourself. But Joel definitely went out with a fight. I can't lie. He went out with a fight. Maxey is tough.
Hero gets it back. Ready. Poor defense by Philly as Hero gets lost in the middle of it.
That's good transition basketball.
Max Struss with 11 points after 19 in Game 5. And that had to have been a very difficult decision for this Heat organization as Harden buries a three.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think James is never going to win a championship. I don't think he's ever going to win a championship. His playing style was just, I don't know. His playing style isn't winning basketball. Like, it could take you but so far.
Vincent driving over Embiid, scoop and
Vincent is tough.
Miami by 1.
Vincent is tough.
That must change.
And he's a solid defender.
Jimmy Butler, no points in that second quarter after 9 in the first. Takes the long 2. He's fouled and counted a 3-point chance for Jimmy Butler.
So we know that can be a big factor as we move along.
Jimmy Butler was in his bag, I see.
10 times or so in this game. Basket
and that was an and-1.
That's just his second shot attempt. Butler working against Harden again.
But what y'all think? Y'all think James Harden should stay with Philly? You think Philly should get rid of him? You think Philly should give him a max deal or not? Let me know.
2 playoff games last year with Miami. That's it. Now
I gave y'all my perspective on it, but what do I know?
And a timeout by Philadelphia. Miami's lead is 8. This is how Philly had success in the first half, but Miami gets back, and then almost a steal by Vincent. It is a steal. He's got Butler.
Like, do you blame Doc Rivers for this, or do you blame James Harden? Like, you can keep blaming these owners and coaches and stuff, but when it all boils down, it's the players. It's literally the players. Who steps on that floor? The players. Coaches on the sideline. I don't see Doc Rivers with a uniform on. I seen him with a suit on. That's tough, Jimmy. Yeah, they open is wide open. 14. They have 16 right now.
Here in the city of brotherly love.
They tried to play to spin off the glass.
James Harden got to get in shape. He got to get in shape. Now, I promise y'all, this summer, he going to come with an excuse. Oh, he was injured. It was a hamstring. Listen, bro, we don't want to hear that. You played almost the whole year.
He's not normally a great offensive rebounder, but he's killing him on the glass right now.
If you got a real hamstring injury, you're not playing almost the whole year. You're not.
Harris.
And like I said, Tobias Harris is out of there. He's out of there. This year, he's out of there. They're going to find some way to get rid of him because he's the 4th option. He don't want to be the 4th option.
From the mid-range, he's got 23.
Look at this. They almost had 3 guys on that loose ball.
And a steal by Adebayo.
Good defense. He got no moves.
And Adebayo somehow got it to go. Mistimed his jump. Timeout, Philadelphia.
Look, I just said
Doc trying to rev him up. Doc, it's over, man. It's over.
They have not let up.
Butler now with 25, and the lead is up to 19 here in an elimination situation for Philadelphia.
Like right there, you should be taking Oladipo, bro. You should be taking him. Yeah, James not the same, man.
There's no movement, Dave. Everything.
That boy got that big check and said, "Nah, I'm cooling now. Y'all paid me, I'm good."
You have no idea.
And that's bad basketball.
Buries it. Max Struss. Struss is the 2nd leading scorer in the game behind Butler's 25.
And what made it worse, they going against Pat Riley and them. Miami Heat. That's a great defensive team. Always been a great defensive team. Eric Spoelstra is a defensive coach.
To the conference finals for the 2nd time in 3 years. Butler off the side of the rim, and again out hustles all of the blue jerseys. And then a dagger.
That's tough.
Largest home deficit
they blew us to 20
for Philadelphia in an elimination game. Harris drives and scores, but time running out.
It's a little too late for that, buddy.
Away from the ball.
And that's good defense.
Far corner, running the baseline and rewarded with a bounce pass.
Yeah, man. That's an offensive foul. Yo, refs got to look into that. They got to start looking into that this summer with these players throwing their legs out. Y'all both can get hurt doing that.
Maxey driving. Again, Butler pulled the chair out, but Maxey that time went to the other side of the rim.
Maxey going to be special. But if I'm Philly, I'm keeping Maxey. No matter what, I'm keeping him.
This is how the game has been all night long. was a killer basket. You did a good job. Unfortunately, the player just made a great shot.
Maxey hits the floater again.
It's been
He's
very
good.
disappointing. Not just from
Ah.
lack of
So
points,
James Harden gets
but the
sent
lack of
home
shot
once again.
And then they give up an easy 2 there to
Y'all gotta start to realize, man, playoffs is not for him.
No good.
Playoffs is not for him.
Miami Heat, for the second time in the last 3 years, going to the Eastern Conference.
So it's looking like we might get the
Finals.
Bucks
They
in
close out
Miami
this series
again.
in 6 games.
This is about to be interesting. I really want to see how that pans out.
Ayton and Powell at the center circle for the opening tip in front of a sellout crowd here at American Airlines Center. They double team him. Crowder at the free throw line.
Luka could really do something special.
Ayton inside, jump hook with the putback.
Like being a Phoenix
Good
Suns will
show
be
by
something
Powell. Booker
special,
one-on-one
man.
against Bullock.
Like the
Gets
best
into the
team in the
lane
league
and
and you
lays it
beat them
in
in the
with the
second round,
teardrop.
that's crazy.
He can go right, he can go left. Loves to finish off that right foot, too.
Oh,
Bullock on the baseline.
you got to finish that. All right, good putback. You got to finish that though the first time.
Doncic beginning the game, JJ 0 for 3. He's gone under for 50% from the field in the last 3 contests. Pocket pass by Booker. One more inside. Ayton
Good pass.
with a sweet finish. The Suns up 8-6. The best.
Y'all don't know
road
how
team
bad I
in
want
the
to see
NBA
Phoenix
is.
lose.
Maxey Kleber inside. Watch that one go through the bucket.
You got Booker talking all that smack, talking about the Luka special.
Works himself into the action, gets his teammates involved, and looks
Yeah,
to
you
take
got that
them
Luka
to
special, all right?
They didn't need him as Booker again getting to that left hand for the pull-up.
Look at this year's NBA Coach of the Year, Monty Williams, on the sidelines. Kleber knocks one down.
Good shot.
Kleber.
Good defense, Doncic.
And they've got numbers.
And he ain't even really a defensive player.
Luka inside like a layup drill.
I'm taking Luka over Devin any given day.
Empty side 2-man game. Bullock goes to the screen. Luka with the step.
But I wouldn't mind having Devin on my team. Yeah, Chris is too small for Luka. He's too small.
He rejects the screen. Boy, that was light work for Luka. Doncic.
Like, I want to see how this plays out in Game 7.
Doncic has scored the
'Cause
last 7.
Chris is
for the
having a
Mavericks. Booker inside.
having a couple bad
February
games.
float game.
So I don't know what he's gonna do or what they're gonna do about it.
Steps back behind the 3
But
line.
they're shutting him down. And we all know
The
Devin
athletic
can't do it by
training
himself.
staff Putting a compression device, a sleeve, on his left
Good
knee.
pass, good ball movement.
Just the observation.
Good shot,
There's
Reggie.
Bullock. Knocks
My
down
thing is, where was his energy at on LA though? Like, did you guys watch Reggie Bullock on LA? He didn't do none of
Hit him with
this.
the spinny move.
And
Johnson
LeBron
from
was
the corner,
feeding him.
got it.
So happy for Finney Smith. A great teammate, great worker.
And
You need
Shannon
guys
is good,
like
man.
him
He's good.
on your team.
Right now it's just kind of getting loosened up before he enters back in the game because he is available to return guys.
Ball with a nice fake and got the bucket to go.
And Chris is just so adept at even when you force.
I think
it
they figured
left,
Chris
to be able
game
to
out.
Get back to that right hand.
And that's why he's not playing how he usually plays. They figured him out. Like I said, a 7-game series, teams start to figure out after game 2.
Salmon snakes the screen. Crowder on the lift. Great catch by Biyombo and finish.
Really nice
pass.
delivery there from Jay Crowder. Just the best of the best, the method actors. The Daniel Day-Lewis.
You got Chris getting outplayed by Brunson.
You went next level on me. Ayton inside.
Who would have thought?
They've got Chris Paul guarding Ntilikina. Give him a little breather on
Oh,
defense.
tough.
Doncic got it.
And a little stare down? What?
Ayton flashed to the basketball. It was knocked away. Bridges, a little room service inside. His first field goal of the game.
His value on the offensive end is as a cutter.
First field goal,
He's an
second
elite
quarter.
Cutter. There's a great example there on that last.
Not a good look, y'all.
Ayton on the switch picks up Doncic.
That's a
and got
bucket.
hooked.
And got cooked.
That's
Deep
great
fried.
anticipation there from Chris Paul. Now he's been doing this 17 years.
He's seen a few things. Boy, somebody hit the snooze button for Phoenix defensively. And
hey, y'all, let me get a Luka special, please.
Earlier in the game, he takes it personal.
And then that's personal
Good
too.
shot.
Kleba from deep.
They up by 14 right now. Going into the half. Good
And they give it away
defense.
again. Bullock thought about it.
Oh, he's
Fires.
tough. He's tough. They wasn't playing last night. They was not playing with these boys. They sending them back to the valley.
Powell.
Nearly half the points for the match.
Now just imagine if they had
He's been in a
Porzingis.
few elimination games this year, from the Olympic qualifier to the knockout rounds in Tokyo, and Jason Kidd pointed to those moments as some evidence.
Ayton missed another good look at the other end a moment ago for the Suns. Can't afford that if they're going to get back into the ball game. Brunson.
bucket. Yo, he's strong. He's stocky.
Just is
He's
not
strong.
functioning at a high level. On the Devin Booker point,
It's a bucket.
as Luka's able to turn the corner,
Like, Chris is too small.
no resistance whatsoever.
They starting to exploit them.
Booker blitzed.
They throwing big bodies on him. He got to guard big
That's
bodies.
the best sequence JJ they've had.
And he 37. Come on, man. He's tired.
Boy, Mikal Bridges is fighting around screens. He's seeing a lot of hits. Bullock hits one from the corner.
Listen, I want Dallas to win, but seeing Reggie hit all these shots is kind of making me mad. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Luka Magic can.
Booker
Good
shot
defense.
blocked. Bridges retrieves it. Ayton inside and finishes at the rim.
Mark, there are some players.
Luka outplaying Devin. Regular.
This supersedes
Got-
the rules.
He's staring down every player and the coaches.
Is one of those players.
Yeah.
Not
Turn me
going
up.
into isolation with Luka, running a double pin away for Jalen Brunson.
Oh,
As Landry Shamet makes a nice pocket pass.
And
And
put
Luka's,
that on Luka's head, literally and figuratively.
he was so good for them down
yo,
the
refs
stretch.
got to stop calling these technical
Regular
fouls
season,
when players
Devin
stay down other
Booker
players,
finally
man.
gets a bucket to
It's
go
part of
here.
the game.
In the summertime, turns
Especially
out
if you get a dunk
he's still
on.
under the
Come on, man.
auspices of his father when it comes to workouts.
You want me to do clap my hands and walk away?
Ayton
No.
inside with a
Let
little
me scare
jump
them
hook.
down.
She might safely come home soon and be with her teammates and her family. Ntilikina, one more to the corner.
Good extra.
Dinwiddie.
Good shot, Dinwiddie. Yo, if they could come out with the same
Dinwiddie, no
energy in
conscience.
7, Phoenix might be going home.
Craig on the break, got the layup to fall.
Under Monty Williams.
I would love to see Chris Paul face if they lose Game 7.
That side of the ball.
Matter of fact, no.
Booker got that
I want to
tough
see Devin
mid-range
Booker's face
jumper
if they
to
lose
fall.
Game 7. He's going to be
Luka
sick.
out there trying to walk him down and turns it over. Booker on the break. Glides in for the layup.
It's tough.
Or not game 1, but in the first round against the Lakers, he got a
I
sting
do
on
love
the
his game, though.
shoulder.
I can't even front. I love Devin
Really
Booker's game.
physically shoot the basketball.
There he is.
But he's just a
knocking
little
down
too
the
chatty for me.
side
A
pocket
little too
three.
chatty.
Well, it wasn't on that graphic, of course, in game 3 with the 7 first half turnovers. But I think some of this was because as Reggie Bullock hits
Nah, they really wilding though. They up 20.
because it does impact winning. The question is if they're a ceiling. And one of the things that I think LeBron learned in Miami was how to
They
play
defense
off
was
the
on
ball.
point today, and they shots.
Book pounding it. One more to Chris Paul. Got it.
How much did Chris Paul
Games
even
almost
have?
so far complete. Has had its own
13 and
unique
5. That's
identity.
bad, bro. 13 with 5
I think
fouls.
that's different for
That's
every
horrible.
player. And from someone who knows Chris and people across the league, fans,
Even having home court, although the percentages
Look,
are very favorable
easy.
in game 7s for the home team. Doncic.
Devin trying to come for the steal, looking silly.
Fries are at the bottom. Jason Kidd has performed with this team. He has especially alchemized a mediocre defensive team into a top 10 defensive team this year with basically the same personnel.
Well, not talking now, Cameron Payne.
against that coverage.
He was talking crazy to the Lakers, bro.
Jason Kidd and the
He was
Mavericks
talking
have done a
crazy
nice
to the
job
Lakers.
As Dwight Powell gets a layup from Spencer Dinwiddie.
He ain't been the same since.
Dinwiddie launching from 3. A little bit of icing, some sugar on that.
Good shot. Listen, y'all, we need this in Game 7. We need the same
American
energy.
Airlines Center, the microphone is yours for a moment.
They sick right now. would have thought Dallas will force a Game 7? Who would have thought this? A Game 7 in the Valley? I know it's going to be loud. I know that arena going to be loud. I already know it. And I know LeBron might be there too. You know Chris Paul is boy. He like Luka Don. That's going to be a tough one.